The word is out, kids love to shoot, and the industry is keeping up with the growing interest. That can be credited to the Scholastic Shooting Sports Foundation. The SSSF has been known for the Scholastic Clay Target program for more than a decade. But more recently, the Scholastic Pistol program has invited juniors to compete in speed steel shooting.
.60, so whenever I transition, it's all in my hips and my knees.
Steel shooting.
I was taught by a legendary shooter. I'm sure you guys have heard of him, Todd Jarrett. He taught me a pinch method, or pinch, as some of your northerners may say. So we're gonna pinch with this knuckle right here on the gun, and with this thumb right here on the side of the gun.
And the captain of Team Glock is teaching new pistol shooters his tricks in this growing sport.
Never stop pushing, never stop learning. Always strive to be better. They're the future of this sport. So me being an older generation, anything I can give back to them, and help them in their upcoming is my pleasure and my honor. Because I wish I had a program like this when I was a junior shooter.
And that is the Scholastic Pistol Program, or SPP. It's a program that introduces junior shooters to opportunities.
I want to be a professional shooter, and I'm living proof of it. I'm lucky enough to make this my career, and if I can do it, then anybody can do it.
But most importantly, to handguns and safety at the range.
The industry noticed the huge growth in shotgun from our sister program, the Scholastic Clay Target program. The industry then said, let's do this with pistol. Let's use the same format. Let's get hundreds and thousands of young adults out shooting and enjoying the pistol sports.
So in the 3 years of the Scholastic Pistol Program's existence,
good run.
1,100 athletes now compete across the country. 500 are here today at the National Championships in Sparta, Illinois.
We're bringing in families that have never owned handguns before, and it's opening up a whole new field for the shooting industry. So yeah, it's been really great.
We all realize the value of getting the kids involved in the next generation of not only gun owners but voters to keep this going on. I like to tell people, before they ever invented baseball, firing guns was the all-American sport back in the 1800s.
And in this all-American sport, kids shoot either center fire or rim fire.
Good, 258.
And a big draw is the ring of a hit on a steel target.
It's not like punching holes in the paper. And with this, it's unlike skeet or trap where you can't fire a perfect 100. You can always go faster on the steel.
And faster is better. Competitors run each stage 5 times, and their time counts as score.
417.
417. Nicely done.
I think it's just getting mentally prepared, and of course we ran a few extra practices between 2 weeks ago and here, and so all that little bit comes together. I've got 13 coaches on staff, and they're all wonderful, helping out whenever the kids have an opportunity to shoot during the week, and so we make time for them.
Rick Persinger is a teacher-turned-coach who started the Hudson Raiders shotgun team in Wisconsin 3 years ago. But this year, he expanded his program to include pistol shooting.
I think it's going to be really big in Wisconsin. I know we've got probably 10, 14 teams, something like that right now, but my guess is it'll probably double by next year.
And it helps that the sports environment is every bit as family-friendly as the Scholastic Clay Target program has always been.
Good recovery.
I think there's a perception that, oh my gosh, there's guns everywhere, this could be dangerous. But here you have all these kids who have been taught very well. They have coaches, they are responsible. So it's a great thing to see.
Our young adults will shake your hands. They'll thank you for your hard work, and they will thank even their parents, which is something you don't always see.
And the sport is taking off because the only requirements are the desire to shoot and the drive to increase your speed.
Right now, we've got about 25 states involved in this Scholastic Pistol program, and it's growing all the time. You don't have to be big, fast, tall, or strong necessarily to shoot well, and a lot of the kids that compete in the shooting sports aren't doing anything else. You know, a lot of these parents are just overjoyed because they finally found something that their child could be good at, enjoys. It's a sport for life. It's just a great American tradition that we're just happy to be part of.
A tradition that's fun. Who doesn't like ringing the plates in steel shooting? And you'll meet more of the teams who do enjoy the sport coming next.
CFRPC on 3. 1, 2, 3. CFRPC!
Since the Scholastic Pistol Program started 3 years ago, there are now junior pistol teams in more than half the states. Now, there are some folks who would think that amazingly dangerous, but it's not. It's family-supported safe shooting fun that brings the teams to the national championships in Sparta, Illinois.
CFRPC on 3. 1, 2, 3. CFRPC!
They come from all over.
Way to go, buddy.
Florida, Massachusetts, Washington State, Alabama, and even from Sparta's own backyard.
Good run.
The Southern Illinois Young Guns. And this is one of the team's first matches at the national championship.
We didn't have really any expectations other than that we wanted to get some squads together and have some fun, and hopefully in the end be a little bit competitive. So it's great just to see how far just in the short time that we have come, and hopefully, you know, in the future get even better.
Chris Brooks coaches with his brother and coaches his 3 kids.
It's our responsibility. We have a responsibility to keep the sport alive, to do that. I love working with the kids, not just because I have kids on the team. I hope that I can do this for many, many years, but it's wonderful. It's great to see the kids come out here and participate, and just puts a smile on everybody's face, as you've seen.
And the smiles are contagious, even among parents.
I want to come out here and support them, because I love it that they have this team together.
Melinda's son David is one of the Young Guns.
Good place to hang out too, you know, and have fun and be a little competitive, not too much.
He doesn't do any other sports, so this is fantastic.
And David appreciates his mother's support in more ways than one.
It's great. She's my ride also, so I wouldn't be able to come here without her helping me. And
he's 15, so he has his permit, but, you know, he can't drive yet, so yeah, I'm his ride.
Family, common both as coaches and as spectators at the Scholastic Pistol Program's national championships.
Oh, I have my grandma and my grandpa, my parents, and my boyfriend.
Girl power.
15-year-old Skylar Manker started shooting with her sisters thanks to her father, who happens to go by Sergeant Manker of the state's Conservation Police.
Me being in law enforcement, you know, I don't want them to be afraid of firearms. They should respect them, understand how they operate, and they really enjoy it. The best part about it is they really, when they first came out, I couldn't get them to come out, and they didn't want to do it. And then when they finally did, and they shot, and they saw that they could shoot just as good as the boys, they were like, oh, this isn't so bad after all. So it's been great. It's been good for them.
Good run. Good run.
Yeah, if he didn't push me into this, I probably wouldn't have been doing it.
And Skylar is quick on the steel and quick to say she enjoys her new sport and her teammates.
It's fun. It's like they're a whole big family to me.
And for one other team, well, they are family.
Houston's the oldest, Annie's the next, and then Natalie is the youngest shooter. Basically 18 to 14? 14? 13. 13. Okay. Yeah, 13 to 18. I have 6 children total, by the way.
The Alabama Privateers, a team from one house in Jemison, Alabama.
It's something we can do together as a family instead of having, you know, some kids playing in a different division. They all get to shoot together as a team, which makes it great.
The Privateers traveled 500 miles for this national championship.
It's a family time. I mean, it's like a vacation that you get to compete and have fun at.
So these nationals are about the fun, but also about the competition.
Going to the match is awesome, and the adrenaline and competing with your friends and shooting alongside with your teammates is awesome.
Jordan Castro of Team Gata apparently does have the adrenaline necessary, holding a record for the fastest overall rimfire time on 4 stages.
Honestly, it's just shoot your own match, and if you practice hard enough, I guess you can achieve anything.
Spoken like a true athlete who doesn't plan to stop shooting.
The college that I'm going to doesn't currently have a shooting team, but maybe I'll be a part of starting a new one.
Well, we've done it. 100,000 subscribers and growing, and for that, we thank you. If you're interested in seeing full-length current Shooting USA shows, literally the morning after they debut on the network, there's a link in the video description below. A modest subscription price gets you access to over 50 hours of full-length current Shooting USA shows. If you're enjoying the YouTube content, please consider subscribing, leave a like and a comment. It really helps with the algorithm.